Over the past few days, a small Ukrainian village named Kondratovka, once barely mentioned on any map, has suddenly drawn attention in military reports. Why? Because it was hit by one of the largest bombs used in modern warfare, the Russian FAB-3000. We're not just talking about a big explosion. This is about a shift in strategy. Russia is turning to massive old-school bombs, updated with modern tech, to reshape the battlefield. Why use such a massive weapon now? What's the real goal behind it? And how is a Cold War-era bomb suddenly at the center of a 21st century war? Let's break it down. What happened in Sumy, and why it matters far beyond just one explosion. In a war dominated by smart weapons and drones, Russia is taking a different approach, reviving a Cold War-era bomb and giving it new life. The FAB-3000 is a massive 3-ton air-dropped bomb carrying over 1,400 kilograms of explosives. But here's the twist. It's now equipped with a glide kit called UMPK, allowing it to be launched from dozens of kilometers away, well outside the range of enemy air defenses. Its explosion can destroy bunkers, supply depots, and fortified positions. But the real impact goes beyond destruction. It's psychological. This bomb doesn't make a sound until it hits. It can't be intercepted, and when it lands, the devastation is total. For frontline troops, the FAB-3000 is more than a weapon. It's a nightmare that falls silently from the sky. A single FAB-3000 leaves behind a crater up to 30 meters wide. Its shockwave can demolish structures within 40 meters. Lethal fragments fly out as far as 250 meters. But reports from the front point to an even more dangerous effect: psychological breakdown. Ukrainian units are abandoning static positions, not because of direct hits, but because the threat of being hit is constant. It forces them to stay on the move, avoid forming defensive lines, and disrupts their entire logistic chain. In modern war, disorganization is just as deadly as destruction. Since early June 2025, Russia has advanced along the northeastern border of Ukraine, taking control of several villages: Oleksivka, Bilovody, Yunakivka, and Kondratovka. The total area under Russian control now exceeds 190 square kilometers. More importantly, Russian troops are now just 12 to 20 kilometers away from the city center of Sumy. That means Sumy is now well within range of artillery, drones, and air-launched bombs like the FAB-3000. Geopolitically, Sumy holds significant value. It borders Russia's Kursk and Belgorod regions. If Russia gains control, it could open direct overland supply routes into eastern Ukraine. It would also allow Russia to create a buffer zone, a defensive layer along its own western border. Unlike dense cities like Bakhmut, Sumy's terrain is flat and open, ideal for armored vehicle maneuvers. In short, controlling Sumy means strategic leverage, not just territory. The FAB-3000 isn't a one-off weapon. It's part of a broader Russian playbook known by some analysts as the Triangle Offensive. Here's how it works. Ground troops push forward. FPV drones strike supply lines and vehicles. Then, precision airstrikes, like the FAB-3000, finish off hardened positions. It's not about a blitz. It's slow, steady pressure meant to grind down Ukrainian defenses over time. Ukraine is facing a serious dilemma. Glide bombs like the FAB-3000 are extremely hard to detect. They don't emit heat. They don't have engines. Air defense systems like Patriot or Iris-T often can't track them. The only real solution is to strike the launch aircraft. But that requires pushing air defense systems closer to the front lines, making them vulnerable to attack. As a result, Ukraine is relying on high mobility, dispersing units, and avoiding concentration. It works, but only temporarily. Russia's bombing of Sumy isn't just a tactical move, it signals a bigger shift in how this war is being fought. The consequences go beyond the battlefield. Ukraine is now pushing the West for faster delivery of F-16s, advanced radar, and better air defenses. Meanwhile, Russia seems more focused on horizontal gains, disrupting Ukraine's ability to function as a military system, not just capturing cities. This raises a serious question. Are we seeing the end of Ukraine's defensive phase? Or is this the beginning of a new escalation, one that could draw in outside powers even further? This content is created solely for educational and informational purposes. It is intended to provide insights based on verified data, credible sources, and careful analysis. Our goal is to foster a deeper understanding of modern military technology and current events, not to promote or endorse any form of conflict, propaganda, or political agenda. We strictly oppose the spread of misinformation and hoaxes. Every piece of information presented has been carefully sourced from reliable, publicly available references. We encourage viewers to approach the topic with critical thinking and respect for all sides involved, maintaining a focus on knowledge sharing and open discussion. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on military tech, global conflict, and defense strategies. This is Tapur Update, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp.